Today, we're going to talk about parentheses. That's these little things right here. Parentheses separate words, phrases, and sentences that add to the understanding of the main sentence, but are separate and apart from the main sentence. The sentence must make sense without the information in the parentheses. The word parentheses is plural because we use two of them, one on each end of the parenthetical word or expression. A single one is called parenthesis, S-I-S, instead of S-E-S. So let's talk about when and how to use parentheses. Rule number one. Parentheses contain information that helps explain or further elucidate the sentence, or they enclose something that is said as an aside. For instance, I got in 10,000 steps today. I normally strive for 7,000. And then the period at the end of the sentence. You didn't need the part in the parentheses. It simply adds more information. I got in 10,000 steps today is the main point. Or I might say, last night I drank a lot, parentheses, 16 ounces of root beer, parentheses. Well, that would be parentheses and parentheses. And had to go to the bathroom 3 times during the night. Notice again that the sentence makes sense without the parenthetical part. Last night I drank a lot and had to go to the bathroom 3 times during the night. You really don't need to know what I drank or how much of it I drank in order to understand what I'm trying to tell you in the main sentence. Rule number 2. Periods, commas, question marks, or exclamation points go inside the parentheses only if they belong to the parenthetical expression. For example, I broke my leg. Oh, the pain. And have to wear a cast for 6 weeks. The exclamation mark is inside the parentheses because it belongs to that part of the sentence. Oh, the pain. So the exclamation mark is inside there. But will you go with me to the meeting? Parentheses, it's on Tuesday. And that's inside the question. But the question mark is at the end of the sentence. Will you go with me to the meeting? I'm just letting you know it's on Tuesday. In this instance, the question mark does not go inside the parentheses because it's not part of it's on Tuesday, but it's part of the main sentence, the main question. Now, it's possible that both the sentence and the parenthetical expression will need ending punctuation marks. For instance, you'll go with me, won't you? Now, won't you is a question inside the sentence, so you have the question mark inside the parentheses. But the sentence has to have a period at the end. You'll go with me. I guess that's enough about that. Rule number 3. Although it might not make sense, what is in the parentheses is not part of the subject. If it's in the subject part of your sentence, it's not part of the subject. I might say, my sister and I, and our 8 children, that's all in there, are taking a trip together. My sister and I are the only subjects of this sentence. And if I'd simply said, my sister, the verb would have been singular, even though her 4 children would have been in there. My sister and her 4 children. But the 4 children are not part of the sentence. My sister is taking a trip. My sister and her 4 children is taking a trip. Sure, you might not write it that way. You might just say, my sister and her 4 children are taking a trip, but you could. And if you did, this is how it works. Rule number 4, commas don't go before parentheses. They go after if you need one. When I finished eating supper, just a bowl of soup, comma, I put on my pajamas. Just a bowl of soup goes with supper. Doesn't go with putting on my pajamas. So, or it doesn't go with just a bowl of soup. Just a bowl of soup goes with supper. It is just a bowl of soup. But it goes with that first part, when I finished eating supper. It's inside that comma. Okay? So the comma goes after the ending parenthesis. not before the beginning one. It's Monday. Thanks for watching. Bye.